Whew. Oh. Oh, what is this? 100, 400. Wow. F4.5 and A7R6. Wow. I don't know if you can tell, there's this ray of light just all the way down there. Looks really cool. I kind of want to try to shoot just that. So I'll try to go in the middle. Oh, there we go. And get some people crossing. If we're lucky, we'll have just one single subject. Oh, there, someone running across. No, I missed her. Okay, I really need to stay like basically on that spot right there. Just there. Oh, that orange car is popping. Really pops. I put the big screen on top to screen record a little bit. And you can see how it's like picking up the subject really fast. Like even they're pretty far. You see like even here. It's like interesting. Like, oh, I love this reflection, by the way. Oh, that's really cool. I love these. Yeah, you can really play with the reflections. Here, I don't know if you can tell. There's the shadow also. It's really cool. It's kind of hard to tell what is what in this plane, honestly. But it makes for interesting shots sometimes. Oh, you see? It's picking up the subject pretty well. Oh, I move. Even like fully backlit. Look. I love this button on the lens to be able to focus on people first. It's like essential. That's a cool shot. I love that. Let's see. Alright. I kind of wish she had started all alone from the other side. Oh, man running across. Oh, and if we want to have 30 frames per second, we can go in speed boost. Ready? Even with free capture. Alright, let's see. Oh, the light is perfect. How sweet, the guy with the old Porsche. You see? Came out really nice. Nice. It was just a little bit before in the photo I'm showing you, and it turned out great. See if we can frame the moon with that building. I don't know if you see what I mean. And then if you had someone on top, like on that balcony, it could look even cooler. Oh, I love this. It's kind of a fun shot. see that lady all the way down there waiting with the umbrella? This can be a good shot if she crosses. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Oh, I love this. Everybody's looking at me funny. I mean, having such a massive lens in the street is kind of weird. People are like, you're kind of discreet, you can shoot from further, but I think with this lens it's just not possible. It's just giant. Okay, can you see that old lady that's crossing over there? Oh, interesting. It didn't lose the focus on her, but I definitely lost it with the car passing in front. That was interesting. Okay, so she's gonna cross the road. Let's try to have her in the ray of light. Oh no, she's staying in the shadow. Come to the light. Come to the light. There you go. Wow, this didn't work. So it's interesting to have such a long lens in the street because it's definitely something I'm not used to. Usually I'm at 200, so now you can really go much further, and you end up layering a lot, having a lot of compression and different layers in your shot that get like crushed into one. So I think there's a little something to work on here. Something. Ooh, interesting. And you can even get very graphic elements. Wow, the AF. Okay, so the AF is absolutely crazy. Wow, this is really impressive. Okay, this is really impressive. So I had it on, I set up this button to be autofocus straight on the subject, autofocus detection on subject. And honestly, it picked up the subject even when they were in the cars, meaning the drivers, for example, driver of the taxi, you can see, it literally picked up the face, no problem. And it's focused on it. And then it tracks it really well. Well, I'm kind of impressed here. Really cool. Cute little side street. There's this woman a little bit blocking that shot, but it's like, oh, let me just get that little temple ambience right there. It's actually really hard to get a clean composition because you move a lot at like 200, 300. Like a small movement really changes your frame a lot. And I love trying to be symmetrical. Oh, this is kind of a graphic. This is kind of cool, but I wonder how we could make it cooler. Maybe a little subject going up would be neat. Fun. Well, this is definitely different than what I'm used to. Yeah, that's a nice shot. I love that reflection. I don't know if you can tell. I love the reflection and how it presents. I'm so glad the sun went out for half the day, so it was just like overcast, and now it just came back full direct light, which makes everything a little more dynamic. I love it. Look, that's from how far you can get those coffee shop photos. It's like having ghosts in the frame. Oh, yeah, good enough. Oh, you see the yellow car? You see the Porsche, yellow? Yep. They started moving. It was slightly better when it was like all in line with that long leading line over there. It was really cool. It's kind of funny. You have that person wooing with her headphones, and then you have the girl in the background also. Wow, back button focus is a real savior here. You actually don't want your camera to constantly refocus, so it's like super helpful. Because I just focus on one spot and then I let it go. I don't have to press again, you know. I wonder what it looks like if I get low. Yeah, not the best. You see the bakery in the background? You can take photos inside the bakery from here. So fun. The only thing is that the outside of the bakery is like a little whitish, so it makes it really makes it a little harder. If it was like completely dark, it would be a cooler frame in my opinion. Ooh, a little taxi in the ray of light. Wow, it's actually really hard to compose, guys. I mean, we'll try to get to a park, see if we can do some wildlife, like see some birds or something, just to test it out on it. I went for an interesting shot with the red Porsche over there. Trying to get a little bit of just isolate that Porsche with the driver. And here there's a kind of cool frame. If you look at that little street behind the car, there's a cool frame with the Enoteca in the background and then people coming by. The only issue is that, well, you've got cars stuck in the middle right now. But you get a little bit of a glow with the background, with the light hitting sideways over there. It's kind of cool. Alright, park mode, wildlife. And maybe as you have seen, I definitely couldn't find wildlife. So, but I think honestly in street, when I'm shooting like the subject and how like other cars pass in front of the subject and all that is pretty representative of like tough autofocus circumstances, you know, and see how it locks or it doesn't lock. Oh, that is so graphic. I love this one, super graphic. With all the layers of the building over there, it's really great. Interesting frame right there. With the plants, with the I wonder if I can get a shot of this guy in the car. Doesn't look good. Sometimes it's just too close, you know. I'm trying, but you're like, yeah, too close. Oh, this looks great. I love it. If I can have another subject going through. I had that shadow, it was cool, but oh, I need to change the setting here, which is that when I half press, it needs to lock in my exposure. Because right now, look, I'm half pressed, and it's not locked in, it hasn't locked in my exposure. So I really wanted to lock in, so that every time someone goes in front, it doesn't change the exposure. You can do that in your settings, and under exposure, and then it's like metering and focus point link. Now AEL with shutter, auto exposure lock with shutter, and let's see what happens if we put it on. Yeah, okay, now it's not changing anymore. I left it in on. Before it was in auto, and that's much better. So subject can go in front, my exposure is not changing, and it's for the background. So in those circumstances, it's super helpful. It's so pretty. It's been an interesting exercise just to shoot with this lens. It's so long, so you're very, I mean, you can do 100 or 400, so it's a very, very tight shot, and you want to think about a lot of things when you do that, so it's kind of interesting to work with it and to have to compose with that. And also, like, you have to train your eye to see at 400, if you see what I mean. Like, you need to see super far, which isn't usually by default. I'm much more at ease finding like 35mm shots than 400s. Like, for example, look at this one. Have you seen this one? Where is it? There we go. Definitely wouldn't suggest it for everyday street, but honestly, once in a while, to get something very different and unique, and even like focus on textures of buildings, if you have a lot of buildings where you live, it can be extremely cool. Look at that car. Oh, I love this time of the night because there's like some little lights coming up in the background now. It's gonna make it extra crisp. We're gonna have a little like bokeh lights in the background. It's gonna be cool. Very fun. I was trying to play with the lineup of taxis. Get a little shot, but have a lot of depth with the rest of the taxis on the shot I'm showing you. Good tip: always look back. Right when you go somewhere, just turn around and see how it looks, because right now it looks pretty cool in the background with the gas station that's orange. And we had like some people walking on the crosswalk. It's fully in the ray of light with very warm tones, so I kind of like it. If I can get another shot like this, that'd be lovely. But a single subject, and maybe that old guy with the hat, maybe he wants to cross. No, doesn't. There was one single guy that went through earlier. Sometimes it's just how it is. Damn it, there's always another person jumping in. I don't want the car. Wow, the tracking is really impressive.